What up, my ninjas? This is the Anime Man. So right now I'm recording right here in my living room and not my own room because currently there seems to be like an area-wide blackout, and I had to rely on this thing called what's it called, natural light from the window to light up my scenes instead of a artificial light from my lamp. So that's why I'm here today. But I wanted to make this video because yesterday something happened to me. And, well, not happened to me directly, but, you know, something happened around my vicinity, and I thought, I need to make a video on this. I need to address this issue to all the otakus out there. So the other day, I was hanging out at my local mall, just down the hill from me, with a couple of my friends, and if you live in Australia, then you know of this store called JB Hi-Fi. For those of you who don't live in Australia, then it's basically a huge electronics store, so they sell, you know, computer parts, they sell games, they sell cameras, they sell movies, they sell... Basically, if you're an electronic geek, then you'll love JB Hi-Fi. So I was at JB Hi-Fi with a couple of my friends, and we go to JB Hi-Fi quite often when we got nothing else better to do. And I was scouting along the movie section. And, you know, I was just gazing through all the different movies, and recently I've noticed in JB Hi-Fi, they have a section of movies devoted entirely to anime. So there's dubbed anime movies and Blu-rays, basically. There's just a huge section for it. And as an otaku, I really am happy about that. You know, it's happy to see that they actually put like a proper section for the animes and a different section for all the other cartoons that they show, you know, like American cartoons, Australian cartoons and whatnot. So at least the shop is, you know, has some kind of idea of this difference between the two. So anyways, I was checking the anime section, you know, just to see what was there. I wasn't intending to buy on anything because, you know, I don't watch dubbed anime. But yeah, I was just scouting along, you know, having to see what they were selling. And then to the right of me, there's this... The only way to describe it is this retard couple. Like, not physically retarded, but, you know, like mental age of a 5-year-old, probably. Because, you know, just by looking at this guy and girl, they were probably a couple, I don't know, they were being retarded, as, you know, most retarded couples are. But just by looking at this guy and girl, you could tell that they were retarded. So anyway, I was looking at the anime section, and then this retard couple came standing right next to me and is looking at the same section as I am. And the guy kind of looks at the section, sneakers to himself, and turns to his girlfriend and says, "My God, what is this anime bullshit? You know, it's just cartoons, isn't it? It's all for kids. You know, why would anyone buy this shit?" And when I heard that, I had this sudden urge to punch the shit out of this guy. How ignorant can you be about this kind of stuff? Like, the guy probably doesn't even know where anime comes from, you know, let alone watch the anime. And, you know, he just jumps into conclusions saying it's for kids and, you know, like, no one buys this shit and, you know, it's just cartoons. Like, just please die for humanity's sake. And so, you know, to all of those people out there who are like this retard couple and confuse cartoons with anime, then I got something to say to you. Learn the fucking difference. There is a difference, mind you, between cartoons and animes. You know, some people just say, oh, you know, anime and cartoons, anime is just a type of cartoon, right? Like, it's the same kind of stuff. I mean, yes, it technically is a type of cartoon, but a cartoon falls under another big genre called animation. Anime and cartoon falls under this huge umbrella term called animation, but the two do not fall on top of each other. Alright, so they're two different things. And speaking of, you know, the anime is for kids thing, like, I'm not too sure if this guy is being serious because we're standing right in front of the shelf, right? And there are all the DVDs and Blu-rays lined up, right? And, you know, they have the rating system, right? Like G, PG, M, MAR, right? Most of the DVDs and Blu-rays that we see in the anime section are M or above. Like, do you understand this rating system? Like, M is 15 years plus. I don't think kids would watch M or MA or R rated movies, right? So I don't think they'd watch M, MA or R rated animes either. But I hate it when people say that anime and cartoons are the same. So in this video, I'm going to tell you guys right here, right now, the difference between anime and cartoon. A cartoon, right? Think things that we see on American TV, like Family Guy and The Simpsons, right, are made in America, right? They're for American audiences or like English-speaking audiences, and they're made in English-speaking countries. Anime, on the other hand, is a term used by the Japanese to describe Japanese animation. That's where the word anime comes from. Anime is a Japanese shortening of the word animation. Therefore, anime implies it is Japanese animation, not American animation. So kids, remember, when you say that anime is the same as the cartoon, then you're just making a fool of yourself. Because all the otakus out there on the internet space will bash the crap out of you if you say stuff like that, okay? If you don't know anything about a topic, don't be ignorant. Ignorance is not cool. Alright? Like, it's better to not know something than to be ignorant and say you know something, okay? So just remember that. I am so glad I got that off my chest. I've been wanting to say that on camera for years. But what do you think, guys? Do you think anime and cartoon is this? Like, what do you guys think about this topic of anime and cartoon is just the same, or you know, anime is just for kids? Leave it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your comments. Hopefully, you'll back me up and don't just, you know, like, if you disagree with me, then you're that kind of guy. But if you agree with me, then I love you. God damn, it is windy outside. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. As always, like and favorite if you enjoy, subscribe for more anime banter, and I'll see you guys soon. Keep watching anime. Damn it!